Avenue. At the Four Seasons,
Shannon,
you can't go wrong there.
Come on.
Bountiful.
I do business there, Shannon. Come on, give me a break.
Okay, we don't.
What about Queen West?
There.
What about, I don't know, the Bovine? Or...
Grungy. That's grungy.
I know,
grungy,
but it's exciting.
Grungy.
Something different for you.
Who?
For
okay.
you.
You know what's different? Lobby on Bloor Street. Oh,
I
it's
love
beautiful. It's hot.
Love Lobby.
The people there are.
I was
All
just
right,
there.
Oh my God.
What?
Liz.
Liz what?
Makes a return. Hi, honey.
Oh, well, you're exactly where I left you.
Of course.
What are you guys doing?
Hey.
Hey.
Welcome back. Nice
Thank
to
you.
see you.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
So, New York City head to toe. Huh? Look at your hair. Amazing.
Thank you.
Great cuts.
Thanks.
I love that jacket, too.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, look at your face. Oh, are you all right? Oh,
I'm fine, thank you for asking. There's the check.
thank you.
Yeah, it's all there. It's good, okay?
Yes,
all of it.
it's
The
all good.
balance paid.
Well, that's it. Excellent. I'm sure this was difficult having to sell your racehorse. I don't really understand racing myself as an accountant. The odds doesn't make sense, but I know how people get attached to animals, and Endless Love was a beautiful horse. I saw a picture of her. She was absolutely...
Yeah, okay. Thank you again for your sympathy. It's really appreciated, but I'm doing fine, thank you.
I know this is painful and it's difficult. If it's any comfort, what you've done here is the right decision. You've made a smart choice.
Well, thank you. However, it seems I did require some convincing.
They left Havana on Monday, I think,
Yeah,
in this
that's right.
59 Buick pickup truck that they had made into like this makeshift boat. Looked like a harbor hopper.
But didn't they
of some
do
sort.
one with a car or something?
Yeah, last year the same two guys tried to make a 51 Chevy.
Yeah.
It's a
into
car. They don't float. Last
with a
I
boat.
checked.
Well, I don't think they have the materials there. They just have all these old cars, right? But they got caught both times, and because they were caught at sea, they have to go back to Cuba. But apparently, if they actually make it to land, they're just allowed to stay.
Oh, home free, huh?
Yeah.
You made it.
It's like baseball, great American sport, you know?
That's
Make it to the
true.
base, you're safe, otherwise, you're out of there.
That's right. Back home you go. You know, I mean, some people could learn that lesson, I'll tell you. Honest to goodness, I was at my dance class last night, right? And Marion, she couldn't make it for whatever reason, I don't know.
Who's Marion?
Oh, she's my regular dance partner. Anyways, there's not a lot of fellas and stuff. Anyways, there was only one person left, and I got stuck with them, eh? Ahmed from Syria or something, you know? Why doesn't he go back to Syria and take classes? Like, what's he doing taking ballroom classes here for? Energy, energy, energy. And
Yeah.
I got so used to the sound of, you know, the jackhammer and the honking horns outside my window that the silence is deafening at my farmhouse. I haven't
Really?
slept at all. Like,
I thought your farmhouse was for sale, though. Would you...
oh, yeah, no, I took it off the market. Yeah, no.
Where were you living in New York?
82nd in Amsterdam.
Nice,
Upper
nice.
West Side. I
Great
love that area. Right near Merchants.
Yeah.
And
China
Zabar's.
Club?
China Club.
Yeah, no
very,
offense.
Very.
Just joking.
Very fun.
That's great. So you're
yeah.
back here, you're business, or you moved back here?
I'm back.
Okay.
I am back. Yep.
That's great.
Well, what about your job?
Yeah.
Did you just get a job?
Yeah. No, I was working there for a while, and it was
great, huge company, very exciting, but there were 22 VPs. 22. 17 of them were guys.
Oh, really?
So you just kind of get mired in all the fog of who reports to who and whose voice is being heard. And
Yeah, but isn't that common? I mean, I'm not, part of the corporate world, but that's pretty common, isn't it? I mean, you battled that before. I thought
I've
this was
battled
your
it.
dream
I'm
job.
a warrior in that.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, dream job. Well,
New York's a little different.
yeah, things change.
Let's look ahead. You're clear and free now. You've just done a $160,000 deal. Your life is ahead of you. I say that calls for a little bit of champagne, a little bit of bubbly, and a little bit of a celebration.
Well, thanks so much. It's
My
really
only
sweet
regret-
of you to bring this.
My only regret in all of this is that I didn't get your home entertainment system.
Yeah,
I
well,
had my eye on that, but somebody else paid full price for it.
well,
Sorry. Just
So, how is Mr. Ham doing anyways, eh? Is he gonna go on a nice long holiday with my money or what?
You know, Pete, I wouldn't really worry about Mr. Ham.
Why? Why? He's done a lot for me, you know? He's taught me some valuable lessons, you know? I'm just wondering kind of where does he like to hang out nowadays, you know?
I don't think you need to know that. Mr. Ham can take care of himself. He's not the one with the shattered elbow and the broken nose. As your bartender, let me give you a little advice, because bartenders always do give you some advice. Forget about revenge. Forget about getting even. You've paid $160,000 and bought yourself freedom, and you bought yourself the rest of your life. That's worth drinking to. That's worth getting on with. To life.
Cheers.
So, tell me news. How was your play? How did it go?
It went well. We got a standing ovation. I lost my voice.
Yeah,
it was fun.
I'm really curious. Really curious, Liz. It's just, moving from country to country, that's a huge deal, right?
Yeah.
You make all the plans and your house, and it's just, what really happened? Like, what exactly happened?
Nothing really happened. I mean, it was great. It was going very well. I mean, I could see the ladders ahead of me and amongst my office of the other VPs.
Yeah.
Looming ahead of me. Maybe I could have been executive VP of the U.S. division, and I could have ended up at the parent company in England. Like, I saw it all ahead of me, but...
There's no shame in admitting that you couldn't hack New York. It's a tough place.
It was just the timing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Timing? So,
Timing.
what are you doing back here?
I'm pregnant.
I mean, is it too much to ask that I can go to my little dance class in Burlington and be around people I'm comfortable with? I mean, look, they should probably just stick to their group and do their dances, and we can stick to our group and do our dances. I don't think that's
But why aren't you comfortable with them?
Well,
Probably because you don't know anything about their culture. I mean, that's the great thing about Canada is it's a mosaic. It's not a melting pot like the States where everyone's expected to become American. Here you're encouraged to keep your own heritage.
of course, and you should look. Nobody is more tolerant than me. I work in downtown Toronto. Hello, I mean it is like you say. It is a mosaic, and everybody, and I think that's
You
great.
tolerate them.
No, but everybody has to have I just think it's odd that it's always white people that are the ones that are supposed to be tolerant. They're the ones expected to be tolerant.
Well,
What?
it's because generally, I guess, we're not. Right? I mean,
Well, I don't
I don't
understand
know
the whole
about
idea
that.
of tolerance. Do you ever think maybe the white people are being tolerated? I mean, we're not the first persons on this country.
Look, things have changed since 9/11. I mean, you cannot deny that, and you cannot tell me that a lot of the terrorists aren't from the Middle East
A lot
either.
of the terrorists aren't
So-
from the Middle East.
yeah, but that doesn't mean everyone from the Middle East that comes to Canada is a terrorist.
And what about the FLQ, French-Canadian terrorists?
I'm not reading about that every day in the paper.
What about the Japanese a couple of years ago when they had the cult that was putting the spray down in the subways? That was terrorism.
Look,
What about the Sinn Féin, the Irish? Excuse me, but Murphy, isn't that an Irish name?
Well, yeah.
Well, you could be a terrorist. I shouldn't be sitting with you. You could be Brenda the bomber.
Ha, ha, ha.
Are you Mr. Ham's psychic as well? Because obviously you've got a talent. You know, you're making this assumption that I want revenge on Ham. You know, that's quite a skill. Besides, of course, the thrilling career of an accountant.
I'm not a psychic. I only have to look at your body language, the phrases you're using, your attitude, your face, your eyes, your mouth.
Oh, really? And through these astounding powers of observation, you know that I want revenge. Yeah?
You're not the first person who has had to pay Mr. Ham back money and has had to go through some emotional and physical pain to do it.
That's observant. That's very observant.
But I want you to understand, revenge is a dead-end street. It doesn't pay. There's no percentage in it.
Right. Okay, well, you know, considering you put it that way, I was going to admit that I did want revenge, and that I really plan to get him back, because the way I see the world is that, you know, if you do something like this to me, eventually, sometime before I die, I will get you, even if I have to walk into your, you know, hospital room when you're 90 and I have to kick the plug out of the wall, one day I will get you. But, you know, now that you've put it that way, I think you're right. Oh, God, I feel so much better. Cheers.
Who wouldn't get pregnant in New York City? I mean, it's the singles capital of the world.
That's right, Lucas. I was trolling the bars in New York. China Club. I was there every night.
So many choices.
No.
You know?
I went to a fertility clinic.
Oh, yeah? In New York City? When you were down there?
No, I went to one here before I went down for the interview. And I get down there, and all of a sudden there's an offer, and the job starts rolling, and everything started going so fast. So here I am with an incredible job, and I'm pregnant. So the timing just got a little...
Timing? What are you saying? I hope you're not saying that they let you go, because they can't do that. I mean, you should have been able to stay there, have the baby, and stay in New York City.
I would have been calling my lawyer if that was the case. No, I have a really great doctor down there. He drives a Harley, really cool. Anyway, he cautioned me. He said to be very careful. I don't want to go through what I went through before. So it made me think. You know, so it was very much my decision.
I think it's a good decision, too. I mean, NYC is not the place to bring up children. And besides, I mean, you get a place in the country. It's gonna be an incredible experience.
Yeah, I just don't want to risk anything.
Congratulations.
You know?
I think
Thank you.
it's awesome. Good
Thank
for you.
you.
Congratulations. It's awesome.
Thanks.
You're telling me you never have a thought somebody doesn't irk you that isn't white?
No, lots of people irk me, and especially people. Yeah, people in general. It doesn't have anything to do with their color.
Now you're talking about semantics. Now you're just talking about words. People, I happen to say that I'm not as comfortable with a Syrian, and now I'm a racist. I mean, look, this Ahmed fella, I gotta tell you. Yes.
Ahmed?
Look, I don't know. He has an accent. It sounded like Ahmed. I mean, to me, that's what it sounded like. I mean, we have to be quite close when we're dancing. We were doing the cha-cha or something. Anyways, very close. I don't know what Syrians have in their diet, but it's very aromatic, and it's like the least he could do is brush his teeth. You have toothpaste, toothbrush, use it. You know what I mean? And not only that, his hands, a little bit of a wanderer, eh? Likes to travel south.
Okay, that's
totally disrespectful.
You've got to start seeing this guy as an individual. It doesn't represent his entire race or his ethnicity. And as for the wandering hands, I don't think that had anything to do with his ethnicity. I think it had to do with his sex.
He's a guy. He's trying to cop a feel.
Yeah.
Cop a feel?
You know, you got romantic on the dance floor. It's just sussing you out, maybe.
I've got friends too. Ham's lucky to have a friend like you to run around and do his dirty work. I got a few friends too. I could call them up, have them help me out a little bit, huh?
I have a friend.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
He's a chartered accountant.
He must be great to hang out with.
Well, he used to work at a very big firm, very successful. Everybody said he was going to make partner, but my friend had a weakness, you see.
Oh.
despite a loving wife and a child on the way, my friend had a longing for gratification from girls of uncertain age. And so my friend frequented an establishment that he didn't realize was owned by Mr. Ham. And he didn't realize there was a hidden camera in a room. And Mr. Ham ended up with tapes of my friend. And he used those tapes to convince my friend to come and work for him. And my friend went and worked for him because he didn't want to lose his wife and his house and his children. And every day he thought about revenge. He thought about handing over all of those account books to the police, but Mr. Ham has friends on the police. He thought about handing it over to the government. After all, Al Capone went to jail for tax evasion. But he knew that even if Mr. Ham went to jail, he would reach out somehow and he would find that friend of mine, the accountant, and he would take care of him, and 3 little girls would grow up without a daddy. And so my friend decided that wasn't going to happen, and instead what he did was he worked for Mr. Ham, and he dedicated his life to helping the people who were in debt to Mr. Ham to see that what they were feeling was rage, it was temporary, it would pass, and they needed to let it go.
To your poor, poor friend.
Hiding in some sort of etiquette was the best thing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it would be putting a lady's jacket on, just sort of sliding down to make sure that the coat is perfectly smooth.
Very nice.
It's just
very
comfortable
nice.
feel.
See, I could never get girls to actually talk to me usually at
Oh, yeah?
school, but I was very smart, so they'd ask me to help them with their homework. So I'd come over to the table, put my hand on their back, and, you know, while I was helping them with the problem, I'd slowly, you know, see what was going on. You know what I mean?
Guys do it all the time.
Yeah. It's normal.
Probably got copped to feel like 3-4 times while you're getting
You
on
might,
the train.
if they were good, like I like to think I was, you might not have even noticed.
There's an art to it.
Well, that's effective.
Water fountains and pencil sharpeners in school were also good. Bumping into them.
I
while they're-
invented the pencil sharpener.
No.
Yeah.
I don't believe
That
it.
was mine.
What do you mean the pencil sharpener?
Well, they bend over to sharpen the pencil.
And you bump into them.
Oops.
I mean, I just almost died. They're so cute. They're a series of cotton, soft as cotton onesies. You know, the little one piece with the snaps that they wear with little ducks, and there's one for each day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Beautiful receiving blankets from...
So you started the layette already? I mean, that's
yeah,
awesome.
these little booties.
Well, hey, I can get you some stuff.
What's a layette?
What do you mean, what's a layette?
What's a layette? I mean, should I phrase it some other way? What is it?
It's a survival guide for me. It's like stuff for babies, you know,
like
supplies.
all the stuff you need, like booties and
Oh, like
little
stuff from the
hats.
I mean, do you have blankets?
Yeah, I've got a couple. I mean,
Okay.
I'm just
Bottles?
starting, right?
How do you know what a
no.
layette is?
Diapers? What do you mean? I'm a
How
father.
do
I know
you
what a
know?
layette is. So you got bottles, diapers,
I'm just
blankets, undershirts.
You
got
shot
the
one
undershirts.
commercial
Well, I
for
bought
cough
those-
syrup.
I've
You know
shot a
about
couple
layette.
commercials, thank you.
Anyway,
You know?
this store was so amazing.
It was
Just-
good. FAO Schwartz. Did you go there?
Yeah, I might have
You got a
gone there,
couple
too.
treats, didn't you?
Yeah, I
Didn't
can't
you?
help it.
Yeah.
Oh, how can you not?
Oh, yeah, a good layette needs a couple toys in it, for
That's
sure.
right.
Oh, a good layette.
Look, I just think deep down, everybody is a little racist somewhere. I mean, maybe it's human nature.
I don't know about that. I think racism comes from fear, and I think deep down inside, everyone's got that little bit of fear of the unknown of a different culture. And
Of course.
your fear's the hardest thing to admit to yourself. And a lot of people are racist, don't even know it.
Well, I think that's what racism is ultimately, right? I mean, if you can't admit that you have a fear about something, then you mask it with putting blame on
Look,
something.
if I was afraid, if I had fear, I wouldn't be going back to that class, right?
You're overcoming your fear. That's good.
Well, no,
You're gonna dance with
I'm
Ahmed again.
I am not. I'm going to go to my dance class. I'm going to continue, and if I have to dance with Ahmed, so be it.
Well, you might just want to check his pockets for anthrax. That's all. Well, you never know. You know what another good thing is?
What?
Spilling something on a girl.
Oh, yeah?
With the napkin?
Yeah, but then you got a mess. You can ruin a sweater that way.
Yeah, but it's her sweater, right?
Well, you sound like you're all set. Best wishes.
Oh,
Look.
thank you.
So when is the baby due? What's the due date?
Oh,
September.
early fall.
Early fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you start.
Because, you know, it's funny, when I saw you, I don't know if it's your hair and makeup or whatever, but you seem to have that, you know, that full pregnancy glow. It looks great on you. It looks great.
Oh, I know. I hadn't really noticed that.
No?
At all. No.
Speaking
So
of clothes,
yeah.
I
Enough
got
baby talk.
I got a place for us. East Side, country and western.
Oh,
joint.
no. Stop
you'll
right
fit right
there.
in.
I will not fit right in.
Absolutely.
Oh, come on,
Cowboy,
just-
cowgirls, you wear that jacket, we're set.
Hell no. How about that? Okay? Lobby on Bloor Street.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay.
No self-respecting man who's had done to him what you've had done to you will put up with this. You know what I mean?
I'm building up my self-respect by doing good and helping people
Okay.
to avoid the kind of fate that you have. I'm saving lives.
Hey, dude, you're on another planet. You think you're Mother Teresa or something? You're not saving lives. You're a coward. You're a coward. You're a coward accountant. You're a little freak. You know that? You're a creep, okay?
I'm preventing people like you from being beaten or being killed. I am trying to make things right for people like you.
Hey, if you want to fool yourself into thinking that that's what you're actually accomplishing, because all that's happened to me is I've gone bankrupt and I've been badly injured, okay?
You could have been killed. At least the money's been delivered. Mr. Ham has his check and you can move on.
Okay, you know what? You can tell Mr. Ham to take his check and shove it, okay? And if you're not going to do it because you're too chicken, I will, all right?
I'll say this one last time and then I'm gonna go. Revenge is never sweet. It's never affordable. It never ends. And it's never enough.
Yeah.
Of my third class